Hello there.
Hey everyone, welcome back. This is the newest version of the OG-9 homing spider droid, which was seen in episode 2. This is the 2:1 scale one, obviously. So, this is sort of like a cross between the first two models that we made. The one in 2017, I think it was, or 2016. I can't remember how long ago it was. That was in the non-scale series, so yeah, but it was still a similar size to this. The second one was, I think, about a year or so later, and that was in the 2:1 scale series. That one looked very similar to this, I'd say, but the whole colour scheme was in the cyan terracotta colours, whereas this time it's in the stone. Neither of them are correct, really, to be honest. It would be somewhere in between, sort of like a kind of gunmetal sort of grey, but I think stone fits a little bit better, and depending on the lighting, if you're using shaders or whatever, you can definitely make it look a bit darker, but I think, yeah, stone's the way to go. So that's all, really. I don't really have much to say about it, to be honest. I'm not the hugest fan of the actual vehicle or walker in general, but I mean, yeah, it is what it is. It was featured in the classic Battlefront 2. It was featured in the recent one. I'm not sure about the other original Battlefront game. It was in episode 2 and then very briefly in episode 3 as well. So that's kind of where you'll have seen it from. Yeah, that's all. Let's kick off the build. Shouldn't take too long at all. Very spindly, apart from the main body, obviously, and we'll might try and do it all in one take, but we might do layers. We'll see. We'll see what we do. So yeah, let's go. All right, so we're going to start with the legs of the build first. The spindly part. We're going to do the body in layers, but we'll get to that in a little bit. So we are actually going to start with a center line here, and you're going to need a temporary block. I should have prepared that beforehand, to be honest, but whatever. Green line's the front, red line's the back, as always. So temporary block is going to be red wool. I'll keep this skeleton skull for later. We're going to do 1 and then 6 on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that should be 13 in total, like that. And then you're going to do a polished, smooth stone slab, anvil in the middle, polished andesite stairs there and there, and then a smooth stone slab on the right as well. Okay, taking that skeleton skull, that's going to be 1 on that corner, 1 again, and again, and again. So you got the footprint, I suppose, of the foot. So yeah, taking the red wool again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stairs, stairs. Anvil there. Same deal again. Grab the skulls once more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to do the same on this side, but I'll do that in a second. So what we're going to do now is build the legs up, finish these left 2 ones off, and then we'll quickly do the right ones as well, but I'll do that in a second. Alright, so moving on up, we're going to need these 3 walls: andesite, stone brick, and granite. There's going to be 2 stone brick walls, and 2 again on top of the anvil. 5 andesite walls, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1 granite wall, 1 granite wall again. This is a hopper on top. And then with the stone, there's 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Andesite wall, stone brick wall, and then this time it's a skeleton skull at a corner like this, facing inwards, so the face is towards where the body will be. And again, you want it just on that corner like that. There we go. So we'll do the leg connectors as well, and then we'll copy all that over to the right hand side, and I'll do that in a speed up fashion in a second. We're going to grab iron bars, and then we've got all the other materials we need for that bit, I think, anyway, so that's fine. There's going to be a iron bar here and here. and again. And then taking the andesite wall, go down by 1. Taking the iron bars again, that's 1 and 2. 1 and 2. And then again with the andesite wall, down by 1. Down by 1 again. Again, iron bars, 1 and 2. 1 and 2 there. And then once more with the andesite walls, that's 1. And then 1 outwards as well. Just like that. Okay. Taking the smooth stone slab, that's a bottom, well, on the bottom of the andesite wall there. And then another one on the top of this iron bar just here. Okay, and then with the polished andesite stairs, you're going to do one facing that way, like that. And again. And then this one is going to be facing towards the back of the build. Just there. Yep, and then on this one, that way, like that. Okay. Cool. The last thing for the kind of leg connector bit is going to be a dark oak fence gate. 1 and 2. Stone brick wall is going to go here. Oops. Polished andesite stair, 1, 2 there. And then that's it. We're going to copy that over to the right now. What you can do is take a temporary block again, just to map this out. Bring that to the middle, so that's 4 blocks. And then 5, 6, 7 to then copy this onto the other side, basically. So yeah, I'm going to do that kind of sped up. So watch that and then obviously do it yourself. Mirror that over, and then we'll be good to go for the main body. So let's go. Right, so that's it for the legs. You can take out all these temporary blocks now, and we're going to move on to the first layers of the body, which is going to include the bottom turret, and I think the first layer of the actual spherical shape as well. So let's do that. Okay, for the main body layers, I guess 1, 2, and 3 technically. We are going to take these materials: polished andesite, block of netherite, polished andesite stairs and slab, grindstone, skeleton skull, enrod, lever, stone button. Now for the netherite, you don't 100% have to use this. You can use any sort of dark grey kind of, well yeah, dark grey kind of block. Even polished deep slate, something like that. What else could you use? Pretty much any of these. Chiseled deep slate works as well, or even chiseled polished blackstone. It's just a little bit of detail in there, but yeah. What you're going to do first is find the center point of the build here, which is essentially you want it in the middle of the 2 legs. So there, you also want it down the center line of those 2 legs as well, or 4 legs, I suppose. You're going to go 3 up, and then the 4th one, you're going to leave that there, delete the first 3, so yeah. The dark block is going to go on top, and then slabs are going to surround it top half. So literally all you'll be able to see is that bottom half there. So taking the skeleton skull on the side, or the back, sorry, and then stone buttons on the side of it. Now you're going to take a grindstone like that. So you want to do 2, flip that one backwards, and then add another one on the front like that. Okay. End rods, 1 and 2 of those. And then taking the polished andesite again, that's 1 there, 1 there. Polished andesite stairs facing forward, forward there. This is a lever, flip it, and there, and there. Alright. Finally, just take a stone button, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is going to do it for the first layers of the body. I'm not sure what layer number I'm going to give it, but it'll be on screen at the start of this layer. Anyway, that's it. So let's go on to layer, or section number 2, I suppose. Okay, the next bit's pretty simple, just 4 materials: polished andesite stone, polished andesite stairs, and stone slab. Take the polished andesite and do a cross shape, like so. There's going to be a stair, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Stone block there, 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 and there. And then stone slabs are just going to surround that until you get this. And that's literally going to be it for that section, so let's do the next one. Again, next layer up, taking the polished andesite stone, polished andesite stairs, stone slab, stone brick slab, lever, and iron bars. Just realised you don't actually need the stone slab, so ignore that little bit there. Polished andesite is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 here, 3 here. We'll take the levers, get these out of the way. That's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Alright. Stone brick slab in the middle. And that's just on the side where the legs are, not on the front or back, remember. So just make sure you do that. Stone block 1, 2, 3 and 4 on the corners. Polished andesite in the middle. And you'll also need a cyan terracotta. I swear I grabbed it, but I guess not. So 1 and 2 of those. You can put them in these ones, but it gets covered up anyway, so it's kind of pointless. If you like symmetry, then go for it. Anyway, again... Oh, actually, no, that's not it. Iron bars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it now. Yeah. There is a polished blackstone button on the top half of this, but you can't place it yet because the block that it goes on isn't there. But we'll do that in a sec. So, yeah, onto that. Alright, for this layer you'll need polished andesite, cyan terracotta, observer, the chiseled deep slate, the deep slate tile wall, stone brick wall, and grindstone. Starting with 3 cyan terracotta on each side, 3 polished in the middle, and then taking the observers, just do 3 in any direction like that. You just need to have that on the front face, and again on the back, same deal. So just like that. Okay. Next up, you need the grindstone. That's just there as well, and then the deep slate block. All right. Next up, stone brick walls. That's 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1 there. 1 there. And then with the deep slate tile walls, that's 2, 2, and then another stone brick wall on each side. So you should hopefully have this. Okay, and once you've done that, again, that is going to be it for that layer. So let's move on up to the next one, and we're not too far off being done now. So, alright, next one up. Polished andesite, cyan terracotta, iron bars, stone brick slab, lever, polished blackstone button on with the skeleton skull. Taking the polished blackstone button, that just goes on the underside of that. 1 and 2, and then a wither skeleton skull goes on the top half. Just have it facing inwards towards the body like that. There you go. Ideally, if it was possible, I would have the wither skull kind of on the bottom half of that block, but it just doesn't work. It just floats. So the button was the closest thing, sadly. Taking the polished andesite, that's 1 and 2. Lever down, and again. This time it's a top half stone brick slab, and then cyan there, polished andesite in the middle. 3 polished, 3 polished. Iron bars are just going to go around again, same as before. Alright, and again, that's going to do it for that layer, so let's move on up to the... It's either the last one or the second to last one, I guess we'll see. Let's go. Alright, for this one, stone, polished andesite slab, stone brick wall, dark oak fence gate, iron bars, iron trapdoor, end rod, and grindstone. Taking the polished andesite to begin with, that's 3, 1, and 1. Stone is going to go on the corners. Polished andesite slab, 1, 2, and 3, and you can throw that away, and we're just going to grab the stone slabs. Okay, that's going to be on the corners, just like so. Okay, so you've done all your stone slabs there. You can throw that away. Get the polished andesite stairs. That's going to be 1 there, 2, 3, and 4. And once again, throw that away. We're just going to quickly grab the polished andesite slab back for 1 second, and we're actually going to knock out this front stair and this there and replace that with a slab. And then this block here is actually going to be a redstone block, and that's for the eye of the homing spider droid. There is also a red nether brick slab on top, but we'll do that in a second. You're going to want to do a grindstone there and then kind of reverse it so it's like that. This is a stone brick wall, dark oak fence gate, polished andesite, and then a iron trap door top and bottom. Iron bars left and right, and then end rods just 1. Alright. The final block is going to be that aforementioned red nether brick slab, and that's going to go just there. And that finishes off the eye of the build. And I'm just going to collect a few of these materials up. And there you go, that's the build finished. So, looks pretty nice. If I ever did it at a larger scale, which I doubt I would do it 5:1, I'd really want to make the legs kind of splayed out, sort of, at a diagonal. But I think for the scale, it's definitely pretty accurate. I'm going to put the shaders on, we'll do a post-build showcase, and then we'll end this thing. Because I'm tired. Very tired. I do want to apologise, by the way, it's been a fair while since the last tutorial. I've just honestly not been on the PC much at all. But I have still been fairly active on my Discord and stuff, so yeah, this looks really nice. I can't speak now, but it does look good. Yeah, anyway, thank you for watching, and hope you're all doing well and safe, and yeah, there's a lot going on in the world right now. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, and bye-bye. Hey everyone, thank you for watching the video. On the screen right now you can see a list of the fantastic Patreon supporters who are helping to support the channel. If you want to check out the Patreon and other social medias of mine, you can find them all in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.